Hello everyone, let's learn the very basics of machine learning. According to Herbert Simon, learning is any change in a system that allows it to perform better the second time on repetition of the same task or on another task drawn from the same population. But what about machine learning? Relating it to the definition of learning, Herbert defines machine learning as concerning with computer programs that automatically improve their performance with experience. So, what makes machine learning different as compared to the traditional programming method? In a traditional programming method, data and program are submitted to a computer, which then produces output. Whereas in machine learning, data and output are submitted and program becomes the output. Let's go deeper into this. A machine learning process can be divided into training and testing. During training, data and labels are fed to the computer, which produces a program or a model. This program, which has been trained, will then be used to classify data during the testing phase. An output will be produced, which can be in the form of a classification, decision, or others. Machine learning is useful in many tasks. Let's look at a few examples. Firstly, it is good in classification. Based on distinct characteristics, a machine learning can be trained to differentiate between a cat and a dog. It also makes it possible to automatically filter spam by learning the characteristics of a spam. I'm sure many of you have experienced this. In streaming platforms such as Netflix, after watching several movies or series, it is able to recommend other movies that you'd like. This is also an application of machine learning. In this video, you can see a robot arm harvesting a salad. It has a phone attached to it whereby the camera is used to view the plant. Machine learning allows it to differentiate between a plant that is ready to be harvested and plants which are not. Most robotics also applies machine learning. For example, a vacuum robot will learn its environment and builds a map when exploring a place for the first time. It may bump into furniture at first, but because of machine learning, it will learn to avoid the next time. When do we use machine learning? We use machine learning when human expertise does not exist. For example, when navigating on Mars. We also use machine learning when humans can't explain their expertise. For example, in speech recognition. It is not easy to explain how a person knows what another person is saying, even in different accents. Machine learning is also used when models must be customized, as well as when the models are based on huge amount of data like genomics. Learning, however, isn't always useful. There is no need to learn to calculate payroll as it is straightforward. In another video, we will learn more on types of learning. Till then, thanks for watching.